Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. What's up, everybody?
Hey,
Welcome back to the Segment Podcast. Our special guest tonight is Nathan, co-founder of Ride Reactive. What's up, Nate?
hey, what's happening? How you doing, man?
Good, brother.
I was just jamming out to your music right now in the lobby, the waiting room. I was like, oh snap, let's
Dude,
get it.
it was so like peaceful. I was like, oh man, I haven't played this one before.
Yeah, that's
So
a
meditative,
good waiting room and good waiting room music.
right? Oh, dude, I am stoked to have you on. I actually saw you on Mountain Bike Q&A show, Johnny U, and I loved what you were doing. And then through mutual friends, there were emails going around like getting some of the new guests coming on. And it dawned on me this morning when I was like making the thumbnail. I was like, oh wait, dude, that's Nathan from Ride Reactive. No way. I just saw him like a week and a half ago on the show. So
Yeah,
welcome.
that's so cool, man. I'm so happy to be on your show, man. I think it's cool, man. I follow you on Instagram and stuff, so I see all your
Oh,
adventures, and I've watched a bunch of
thank you.
your YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah,
It's
no, it's pretty
fun.
cool to be on here.
Oh, dude, it's
Yeah, I'm
great to
actually
have you
super
on.
jealous. You get to hang out with like Steve Caballero and stuff like that. It's like that's like a childhood, like like someone I was like, dang, that's the coolest dude ever. You know what I mean? I grew up in Lompoc, which is like really close to Santa Barbara, and Powell used to be there, and I grew up as a little skate rap myself, and then but I never got to make it out to Powell, so you know what I mean. But
Oh
like
man.
obviously, like that dude's a legend, like you know what I mean, in Cali, as and everywhere. But
Yeah. He's such a good dude. I was just talking to him earlier today actually. He was on his way to get something for, well, I can't say. It's going to be cool though, and I can't wait for the person that he got it for to see it. It's going to be sick. But dude, I forgot about that. You're a skateboarder growing up. I have the same mentality. So when we look at landscape, it looks totally different. Everything looks unique to us.
yeah,
Did you
absolutely.
did you find that like that view of the landscape helped you with mountain biking when you first started?
Yeah, no, I think it still does. I mean, uh, I'm always like, I got a buddy who's actually he was a professional rollerblader, and
Whoa.
he kind of looks at the trail the same way as me. Like we go out riding together, and we're always spotting stuff off trail. That, and just finding new lines and seeing things. I think different than maybe most riders. I mean, they're just looking at the trail in front of them. We're just like off in the, looking all over the place, like for all the cool hits and stuff.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it helps spot lines, and I think it does help you see things different. Like you see something, you're like, oh, dude, you know what? I could
Yeah.
probably ride off that or something.
Yeah. That's
It
totally
looks like it
doable.
looks like it would work. And then the sketchy part is when you're like, all right, it's time to see if it works.
Right. Right. And everyone's like, Let me see it." You're like, "Oh God, here we go. Hope I can
Yeah.
make it out of this one."
Oh man, that happened to me. Just like I think it was like earlier this year, I found we were riding through a wash on South Mountain, and I saw this like cool like cliff, like, and it was like I was like, man, I was like, I think you could ride off that, and then it was had like kind of a sketchy off camber landing into like some soft sandy stuff, and like I was just like not fully committed to hitting it, you know what I mean? But then like a different group of friends like rode up, and there was a bunch of people in the group, and then I got put in that position where I was like, oh shoot, no, I kind of have to do it. I was kind of half in, half out. And they're like, no, 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 we want to stick around and see you hit this thing. So I was like,
Oh
oh
God.
crap. All right. So I just had to hit it. Thank goodness it worked, because I was like looking at it like, I don't know. This is kind of maybe 50-50 maybe. Yeah.
Isn't that fun, man? Mountain biking is so crazy
Yeah.
like that. You're like, the first time you conquer something or do something, it's such a rush.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Man, I was looking at this kind of like a local rite of passage on the trails here. It's over on National Trail. It's called the Chris Boyce line, where you go up and over this ridge, and I just hit it like the other day. I've been looking at it for like 3 years at least. You know what I mean? And like built it up in my head to where it was like this really megalithic move, and I was like, I don't know
Oh
if I can
yeah.
do it kind of thing. But then like it's funny, you go and then you actually do it, and you're like, oh, you're like, all right, Like, that's
I
actually
could have
not that
done that.
bad.
I could have done that a year ago.
Yeah,
I
maybe, but
know.
like people wadded up on it. You know what I mean? So it's there in the back of your mind, like, oh shoot, this could go bad.
Dude, there's a feature out here, it's Greer Ranch where I live. There is, like, this step up, and it's got, like, a long top to the landing. The landing's kinda built up
Ooh, like a lily pad kind of thing.
almost like that, yeah, but, like, you don't wanna land on it, you wanna clear all that because the landing actually bulks up higher than what would be normally a tabletop. Like, the landing's on a knuckle, and then just if you overshoot it, it goes into the bushes. So you kinda
Ooh,
have
that
to, like,
sounds spicy.
launch it and then land and then go left, so it's, like, real precise,
Uh, like
and
a
I know I
sniper
could.
line.
Yeah, it's a sniper line, I feel like I could do it, but there are writers that are better than me that I consider better than me that I've seen wad up on it, and I'm just like, "Dude, uh, it's in my head. It's just in my head now."
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. And like you think about it and you think about like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I got it. You're gonna do it. And then like maybe you ride up to it one day and then you're like the devil starts putting all these thoughts in your head. You know, you start seeing images of yourself just going to the hospital, getting airlifted out and stuff like that. And
Right?
then you're like, oh, you know what? I'll probably get it next time or something.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah,
I
it
I
sounds like
I
that's
always
that
crouch.
feature for you.
Totally, totally. I crouch down like I'm gonna do it every time, and I look up, and then I just don't pull. I'm just like, "Ah, I'm not gonna do it," and I see other people just sail it, make it look so smooth. I'm like, "Damn, gotta
Yeah,
get
one of
that."
these days you just got to just, you know what? You just got to tell yourself if you know you have the skill to do it, like if you know it's in your wheelhouse, just remind yourself of that and then be like, you know what? I'm going to do it today. Like today's the
Yeah,
day. But you got to
today,
feel
yeah,
it.
totally, right? It's
Yeah.
definitely it's a feeling. You're right. It's a feeling, and sometimes I think half of the stuff, if somebody put a gun to our head and said, "Dude, you gotta do this to get to the bottom of the mountain," I think that we'd be able to do a lot of these things that we psych ourselves out with
Oh,
just
totally.
because we have the skill, but there's so much of the mental part that we're still working on to get there. It's,
Yeah, but
I love it.
totally. But also like even if it was something like you didn't grow up riding around it, and like it wasn't already something that like in your developmental stage you saw as something that was unattainable at one point in your riding career, and you saw like the people that you look up to riding it like hitting it, and then you associate that with them and you're like, but they're better than me. So then you're already like taking yourself out of the equation in a sense, you know what I mean? So even if that even if like now you just went to another location where you'd never seen that ever before in your life, I bet you if you rode up to it, you'd be like, I got this.
Totally. Yeah, because I hadn't yet defined myself to that feature at that new spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I
Yeah, that's a
kinda
big part of it. It's like you already formed like some type of like neural connection associated with that particular spot on the trail where you're like, yeah, that's tough. You know what I mean? And now you have to
yeah,
like break that. Like you have
yes.
to like go against like your natural instinct, like the that synapses that you've already formed around that thing. It makes
Yeah,
it that much harder. So it like things like that, especially on your home trails, I feel like are like kind of the hardest hurdles to like tackle.
totally. Dude, that's totally true. And I'm sure everybody out there that's listening on iTunes and Spotify can relate. Wherever you are, there's always like a block. It's like a mental block,
Hmm.
on a feature in your home trail. And I think that's what makes it worse, Nate, is like this is your home trail. I should have this whole place wired. So there's like this extra little pressure, you know,
Oh, totally.
to want to do it.
Yeah. Oh,
And then
totally.
if you
So
wad up, you're like, oh.
what trail is that?
It's at Greer Ranch and it's part of Underdrive.
Part of
So there's
Underdrive.
there's
I've
an
seen videos
overdrive
of
and
Greer. I've seen videos of Greer, and it looks so sick. It looks like such a
dude,
fun place to go ride. I want to go. I got to come make it out there one of these days.
you gotta hit
Come
me
check
up
it
when you
out.
yeah, you gotta hit me up. I'll show you. I'm like, this is it. This is the thing. And you're gonna be like, dude, this is the thing.
Oh, I'm down. The weather's probably good. Who knows? It might be one of those things I look at. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Oh no, no, you'll probably clean it. And I'll be like, oh, okay, 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 okay. Let me go back up and get it too.
Yeah, you're like
I'll
that
follow
chunk
you
got it. I
in.
got this. Now I have to do it. Yeah.
It's like, come on, we'll do it.
You just need like some of like your core friends that maybe you don't go out on a ride with all the time, but like you know them well. You just need some of those to like roll up on you and be like like, oh yeah, we came to watch you hit this, so they can force you to do it. You feel
They're like eating
obligated.
popcorn.
Yeah, or like if just like a good looking lady showed up, she just happened to roll up just at that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Started like watching and spectating, you'd be like, oh shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this.
Yeah,
My
even
voice goes octave deeper. Yeah, 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 I got this.
yeah, it's nothing, man. I got
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
For sure.
I tell you, bro, when we're writing, a lot of times Cab is in the crew and he pushes us like in a healthy way.
Dude.
He never tells us to do anything he doesn't believe we can do, but his mindset is incredible. Like he can believe that he could do it and he
Mm,
can lock in and he wants to do it. It's, when you get to the feature that's something that scares you and you get to the point where you're like, maybe I'll do it another time. He's already looking at it like, dude, the time is today. And you're just like, oh
yeah,
God, here
dude.
we go. We're going
You know
home,
what
man.
though? That's like the best kind of person to ride with in all actuality though, because it's it's harder to ride with the naysayers, you know what I mean? Like the guys
Yeah.
that are like, you ride up to that feature and you're kind of already psyched to hit it, and like you're thinking like, you know what, today might be the day, and then there's some dude that like comes up and he's like, oh man, that looks scary. Oh, that's dude, I don't think you should do that, man. Like
Yeah.
we got a lot more riding to do today, man. Brother, I don't know, man. Like I think I'd rather ride with the guy that's like, he's like, you got this, man. You can do it. Just like not like a forcing, but just like a gentle encouragement. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's sick. You're lucky to have somebody like that to ride with. You know what I mean? And especially
Yeah.
someone like, yeah, he's a professional athlete, so he's definitely got the right mindset. That's
Yeah.
proven over his legacy.
Yeah. It's incredible. And I think from skateboarding, he's so comfortable in the air and he knows how to fall. So like if things go wrong, he's dissipating energy with a roll of some kind, or he's like he knows the right
Yeah.
way out. And you're like, how do you do that? But I think that just comes with years and years of falling, like from skateboarding. You just,
Oh, for sure. And
you
I'm sure
know,
you got that too. I mean, how long were you skating for before you found mountain
man,
biking?
God, I skated all the way up until and through college. Even a little bit in my corporate career, I would like grab the board, take a lunch break in my suit, get out of my
That's
suit and go
sick.
go hit a skate park for lunch. Um, but then I went corporate for a long time. I didn't touch the board for like 20 years. And then when COVID started is when I started to mountain bike because I kind of found my way over to surfing a little bit down in San Diego.
Oh,
And
nice.
it reminded me of skateboarding. Once I paddled and stood up and got in the right spot and I was catching the wave and heading down the line, that reminded me of skateboarding. But the closing of the beaches and everything else that happened during COVID, it was like, oh man, I can't do that anymore. And my son was like, we should just get mountain bikes and we should just ride. That way we could just ride outside.
The
And
voice of reason.
yes, I was so stoked. He's such a he actually was the reason why the podcast started, the YouTube channel started. But
Oh, that's so cool. It sounds like he's just like pushing you in all the right directions, man. He's like your mini little mentor guider,
yeah,
the
he's
oracle.
he's he's the manager over there smoking a cigar now. At the age of
So
14,
sick.
he's like, "Come on, Dad, it's showtime. We need to
Showtime. Let's go.
let's go, Dad."
Hey, this guy, the Dusty Dutchman said he just finds the nearest tree to slow him down quickly when he can when he's gonna crash. He said works great.
What's up, JT? JT's in the audience. He actually was. I saw. Did you see? Do you follow the Dusty Dutchman on Instagram?
No, but I guess I should.
Well, there was like it was about a month ago, JT, I think, right, JT? There was a picture of, how like your friends will post a picture and you're like, oh my God, you're in the hospital, dude, are you okay? He's like, I'm fine, you should see the tree.
Oh
So
shoot.
he actually was hauling some butt and found a tree to slow him down. That was for real.
Oh, that's no good. That's no good.
Works
We don't have
great.
we don't have any trees out here in the desert, but I've seen some saguaros stop some people,
Oh
or some
God.
of those jumping cholla. Like, oh my gosh, dude, people
Oh
wreck
my
into those
God.
things, and then they just come out and they're like a porcupine. You're like, oh no, it's like bad enough to eat crap, you know what I mean? And those and like saguaros, you'd think like normal cactus, you hit them and they just kind of crumble. Not saguaros. They're like firmly in there. That's like hitting a tree, but with spikes on it.
No way. Oh, that would suck. Are you in the Phoenix area? Is that where you're out of?
Yeah, I'm in Phoenix.
Okay, I heard you say Somo, and I was like, dude, yeah. I haven't had a chance to ride South Mountain yet, but I did get to ride a trail system that was close to you guys. It was, oh man, it's
Haas.
over by Hawes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Haas is awesome. It's fun, man. They've built so many trails out there. Like big ups to all the people that go out there and dig. I don't
yeah.
ride out there as much as probably a lot of people do, but I have I've put in some time there, and like I've actually put in some time digging out there too. It's always weird. I go out there and I probably go out there and dig more than I go ride there.
Damn, dude. Well, thank you for all you do, because that place was huge. It was during Snowdona when we went there for the festival, and we got totally snowed out. So we came down to
Oh, so
Hawes.
sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
that was fun. But man, the worst part was there was a trail we were going down. It was long. There was a part on it called "Smoke Them Brakes" was one of the segments, and it was funny because
Hmm.
I was like, dude, I smell brakes. And then we checked the segment on Strava. It said "Smoke Them Brakes" because it's just fast. But at the top, when we were getting ready to drop in, we were looking for these folks. We're coming around the corner, and there's a dude doing manuals like all the way around the corner,
Oh, so sick.
and
Yeah,
he
there's
was
so
with
many
this
rippers out there.
so many rippers, and he was with this crew. And our crew was like, dude, should we let this guy drop in? Because he looks pretty sick. And when he got closer, it was Braden Bringhurst.
Oh, yeah, he's been spending some time out there. I think he's
Yeah.
actually like doing some kind of project out there, or was just out there recently doing something and then coming back and doing some. I saw something on social media where he's doing some kind of like party out there or something. That's so sick, man. I
Yeah.
mean, watching Braden go rip like local trails would be sick, and I'm sure he just looks at everything through a totally different lens. The like what he sees
Totally.
as possible versus like what the
Yeah.
ordinary, Joe would see. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
insane.
It is insane. And we let him catch up, and um I just watched his movie where he did the whole enchilada backwards.
Oh yeah, that was
And
crazy.
that was so crazy. And I was like, holy crap, it's Braden Bringhurst. I'm like, bro, do you guys want to drop in first? He's like, no, you guys were here. Why don't you guys go? So we were hauling ass down the hill, just trying to
Yeah,
stay out
like
of
way
his way.
faster than you wanted to go.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, we gotta
Like,
show out.
we're gonna die, but we were having so much fun. And then we kept looking
That's
back
sick.
like it's a monster, like he's on us, go, 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 go. Um,
Yeah, he's probably just like
such a nice guy.
just cruising. Yeah,
I know.
from what I've heard about him, like mutual friends that have talked to him and stuff like that, he's just like super humble, super friendly, like approachable dude. So yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't surprise me.
he really is. He was super nice. We got to the bottom, and my buddy, his Axis dropper post, the battery died. So it was like, was it his dropper or his cassette? I can't remember. Maybe it was his gears. Anyways, he was stuck in like a fast gear, and we are getting ready to climb. And Braden switched him batteries. He's like, "Here, dude, take mine." He's like, "I got an extra one somewhere here." So he grabbed Braden Bringhurst's battery, and he's stoked. He's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna frame that battery when I get home."
Yeah, dude, that's
But
sick. Yeah,
super nice guy.
his trip up like the whole enchilada is crazy, and like, man, what an effort that would be. I hate climbing. Like I
Dang.
can't even imagine just like thinking to attempt something like that. And then there's so many and he was trying to do it without dabbing. Wasn't
Yeah.
that the whole thing? Is like
Wow.
it has to
Yep.
be like one continuous run. Like
Clean. Yeah.
that's
Man,
insane. I mean, I know he didn't
insane.
end up not he ended up not achieving that, but that was kind of like almost like an unrealistic expectation for anybody, I think. Anyways, like that climb, that big section of climbing that he did, where it's
Yes.
the notch or something.
Yeah.
That
I think the
that was
snotch, the something. Yeah.
yeah,
It was
something, yeah,
crazy.
whatever that's called. That thing looks like tough to ride down versus I can't even imagine like thinking about riding up it. That's insane.
Insane. It doesn't even look real. And he's clipped
No.
in, and like he's got to like judge where his pedals are going because some of the rocks are higher than like the pedal stroke, so he's got to like put down power in between these rocks. It's just like, damn. I saw
Insane.
in Sedona, I think it's on Slim Shady, how Slim Shady comes down and then you can go offshoot, and there's those drops where like the water would cause like little waterfalls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even part of the trail, but you could see it off the trail. he was going the opposite direction and bunny hopping up those.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's
how?
sick.
How?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
incredible.
crazy. Yeah, he's got hops for sure. Like
He
maybe like
does.
I could see like doing maybe like a lift or something, but like
Yeah.
straight up bunny hopping it is crazy.
That's so insane. I'm like, I don't understand. He's not real. He's not real. And then he's coming out with that new, I think it's called Hardline MTB or Hard MTB. Have you seen that?
Oh, I think I just saw a clip from that today of like Kyle Strait riding that. It's like almost like a slalom course kind of setup
Yeah.
with some jumps in it.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
make it
I
really
saw some
tough.
people ripping that today. That looks sick.
Yeah, yeah,
It looks
that's
hard. It looks hard too. Like some of the sections are tight and they're like having to rip around like berms to carry
yes,
speed through a
yes,
gap jump. So like
yes,
if you don't like grease that corner, like
yep,
you're not gonna have the juice to get up and over that. It's crazy. It's pretty sick.
yeah.
And it looked like some of those like sections were hard to make. Dude, I got like it's like it rained here not that long ago, and
Oh,
I'm getting plagued by
skeeters.
mosquitoes.
Oh, dude, yo,
I hate them, dude. If there's anything that can unite like mankind, I think it's all of our hatred for mosquitoes. Like we should just come
totally.
together, join forces, and go like end it.
I know. Dude, I don't even know what mosquitoes are. What do they do? What do they do for the environment? Do they do anything? They're food for frogs,
They were a
maybe?
plague. They were a plague in the Bible. It was like a weapon that God used against the pharaohs in Egypt. So
Right.
it's the only purpose I can see that they've ever served is to be a nuisance. You know what I mean? So,
Yes,
hey, what's up, Jeff
exactly.
Jackson? Yo, that's my homie.
Yo,
Yeah,
Jeff Jackson's in the squad. He says, "Yo,
yeah.
Nate."
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
speaking of my mutual friend who knows Braden, that's the guy. He talks to him sometimes. So
No way. Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's so
sick.
cool. Yeah,
That is so cool. Dude, Jeff Jackson, that's a sick pick on your YouTube there, that profile pic. That's dope. Love it. Love it. We also got Electric Trail Surfer in the squad. He says, I have a timeshare on South Mountain in
yeah,
Phoenix.
dude.
When
Hey, if you make it out to Phoenix, dude, hit me up, dude. Don't be a stranger. Let's go ride.
There you go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Obviously, the Dusty Dutchman's in the squad. He says, what's up, pimp? Trail Monster, he must have been flying as his flight got delayed coming back from Barcelona, Spain, but at least I can listen in live tonight. Yeah, boy. Are you in the airport right now? Dang. Thank you for jumping on. I love it. I love it.
That's crazy.
So
So he's in Barcelona, Spain,
I
tuning
think
in.
so. Yeah.
Dude,
Flight got delayed
reach.
from Barcelona. How do we say hola or hello in Spanish? Is it hola? Is it just straight hola?
Yeah. Bueno,
Bueno.
bueno. ¿Cómo estás? I don't really speak Spanish. So, like,
I didn't
that's
say
about that's about the extent of it right there. I
say
can
say.
I can give you like the Taco Bell menu. I'm
I
like
I
chorrito, burrito, taco,
I have
supremo.
I have the Spanglish down, and I did take a couple years of Spanish in high school, but man, it's crazy. Like when I go down there for trips, like if I'm there for a week, I start to understand things. I'm like, dude, if I stayed here longer, I could probably start to speak it. But yeah, yeah,
It takes like it takes some dedication, dude. You got to get on like Duolingo or something. I don't know.
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like half Hispanic, half white, and like yeah, I still don't know anything. Like all my my mom's whole side of the family is Hispanic, and yeah, I'm the worst one. I speak zero Spanish.
They're like, Nathan, you got to speak the language. You're like, hey, what's that over there? You
Hey,
take off.
did you see the comedian who's like he grew up in a Mexican household, but he grew up and only speaking English.
Oh no.
So his dad called him his nickname for him was Nintendo because I guess because ni entiendo means I don't understand in Spanish. So they called him Nintendo, and he's like, I don't get
Oh,
it, Dad. And they're like, we know. That's why we call you Nintendo. I was like, dude, that's so
dude,
good.
that's awesome. That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh man. In
Oh
in
shoot.
and down here in Southern California, man, it could really come in handy to speak Spanish. So I would love to,
Yeah.
finally figure it out, but it's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard.
me too. I
Spanglish.
would love to be able to speak Spanish. I would open up a lot of doors, and I could stop like thinking that people are just talking trash behind your back. Because if you don't understand it, you're just like
Yeah.
automatically think like, well, they'd be speaking English if they had something they could say to my face. So
Right.
they're just talking about something totally different, has nothing to do with you. You're like, they're
Like,
talking
what?
trash.
Yeah. Why is this guy all upset? We're talking about the opera last night.
Yeah.
So passionate about it. Oh man, the worst is like where have I was somewhere completely different off the map, and they were speaking a whole different language. You know, it was not even close to Spanish. And when they were talking to me, I was answering them like I was trying to talk in Spanish, and they're like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Oh yeah, this is not Spanish. I'm just."
Hey, so I'm not the only one in my family that like doesn't speak Spanish good. Like my aunt Gloria, actually, she doesn't speak Spanish either, and she has this story where she got hired at a KFC when she was younger, and they hired her because she told them like she was bilingual. And she's not. So she was like talking to she has this story where she's like, I'm talking to customers, and I was like, oh, you want some coleslaw? Coleslaw? I was like, dude, that is so funny, man.
Putting like an accent on
Yeah, the broken English, like with the fake Spanish, is just like icing on the cake. That's like,
Oh my god, that's
that's
so
the best
good.
Spanish I could do.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it, you know.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, that's good stuff. I've definitely been in that position where you're trying to figure it out. Like, oh man.
Yeah, you just start using like hand signals and stuff. Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
They're like, I still don't understand you. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget where I was. I think it was like was it Greece? Anyway, I was trying to respond in Spanish when they were talking to me. I was like, oh, I'm way off.
Like not even the same, not even in the right
not even right
geography.
country.
Yeah, it's all Greek to me. I don't know, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. But man, there has been like a lot of places. Like if you could speak every single language in the world, could you imagine being able to go out and just ride everywhere and just
Oh,
anywhere
yeah.
you wanted to go?
Oh, yeah. If that was a superpower, that'd be a six. That'd be a six superpower. If you
Right?
could have any superpower, what superpower would you want?
Dude, that's a good question. Like being able to speak every language would be dope, but also
That would be
being
sick.
invincible would be awesome because then you're like, dude, I'll send it.
Ooh,
I'll send it.
man, that's a
You know,
good
like
one.
Wolverine,
That's
arms
a
glued
good
back
one.
together.
I would like probably waste it. I'd be like, I'd want like the ability to like make people fart on command. You know what I mean? Like, so someone's like talking trash. I'm like, bubble guts, bubble guts.
Yeah.
Pow, pow.
Right?
They're just like, yeah. Who feels little now?
Right.
Oh shoot! What's up, Aubrey? It's my daughter.
Aubrey
Jumped
says,
on.
hi. Oh, what's up, Aubrey? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Oh man, that would be that's a lot of responsibility if you have a superpower to pick. Just one,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. So pick one like making people fart on command. Like they can't really hold you that accountable for that. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna save the world with that power, you know. At least I don't think so. Maybe under some crazy circumstances, but
yeah, like people won't take things as serious, you know? Like, oh, look at this dictator over here. He's trying to push nuke, but he's just farting up a storm.
Yeah, they're
Can't
like,
take
this
it
is
serious.
what we want. This is what we want you to do. We want you to make him do the biggest fart ever, and we'll detonate it. You know what
I mean? Oh my god, everyone's else picking like, you know, superhuman powers. They're like, I will make them fart on command.
And the sad thing is I've had time to think about that actually. Like
you landed on that one.
That's been like the thing for like years. I'm like, that would be a good one. Yeah,
that would be a good one. You're like, yes, and you don't intimidate me.
Yeah. Hey, I like what you chose though, like superhuman strength, like that. You know what I mean? Like that could go either. Like if somebody's like, oh, I want to be invisible, like you're like, oh, I don't know about you, because that could only really ever be used for like nefarious reasons. You know what I mean? Like, so hey, you chose one that's like, you know, you could be a hero, or you could be, you know, you just do sick stuff on your mountain bike.
Right, indestructible like Rubber Man, and just, you know, bounce up and be like, I'm good.
Yeah, like mine was chosen obviously only for evil.
Evil and comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
This poor person is trying to give a eulogy. I'm gonna mess this up.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Oh man. Speaking of wishing to be invincible, did you catch Red Bull this last weekend?
Oh my gosh, that was like,
Oh, wow.
oh, it was like painful in a sense, like to watch, like because so many people got hurt, man, and like man, I've been watching Red Bull forever, like even before I was a mountain biker, and always been in awe of like what those guys do, and but like I don't know why. Just this year just seemed like there was just bad vibes like surrounding the event or something. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
everybody going down, like the women and the men. Like I don't know if it was like 5 people I think had major injuries.
Oh,
And
scary.
yeah, just like I saw some like stuff. I think it was like Single Track posted or something. It was talking about how you know is the sport maybe like going a little too far at this point, and I'm sure the competitors who ride in Rampage wouldn't feel that way, you know what I mean? I'm sure they live to do that, they would train all year to do that, but like I think it's just, man, it's like they're playing with their lives, you know, when they're
Yeah.
doing that. It's just like that thing with Emil, like he was inches away from falling over the side of the cliff, and like yeah, he went to the hospital, yeah, he's gonna ride another day, and but he's going to have some time to heal, but like that could have very easily, you know, went the other way, where
Oh,
we might
yeah.
have witnessed the worst possible thing happen, you know, that and that's just like, whoa, it's heavy, it puts it
Yeah.
into perspective.
Yeah. I mean, when you see him land and then like bounce right off the side, and you see that there's like that 100-foot cliff there, grabs onto the last rock he could possibly grab onto, that ledge. Just like, man, that was way too close. Just beyond that grab, there was nothing,
Hmm.
nothing left.
Yeah, it's scary. Have you ever ridden out there in Utah?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Dude,
Have you been out
it's
there?
sick. I have. I got some friends that live in Utah, and I went out there to go visit them and go ride a couple spots. We rode like Flying Monkey and like Nephi's Twist and stuff, and
Dude, that looks fun.
sketchy. It's scary if you're not on your A game, or like you have a problem with like exposure, like it's gonna put you to the test
Whew.
for sure. I
Dude,
I, I was scared several times throughout that
I
ride.
I just watched a video of Flying Monkey and my palms were all sweaty. And like, even with the
Oh, for
GoPro
sure.
effect, I'm like, dude, it to make my palms sweaty with the GoPro effect.
Oh,
In
for
real
sure. Did you
life,
see
it
Ryan
probably is not.
Regas's? Did you,
No.
dude? Ryan Regas posted something on Instagram just the other day, and he was freaking ripping down Flying Monkey. I mean,
Jeez.
like
That guy's so good.
obscenely fast. Like it was crazy. I was like, holy cow!
Yeah.
Like
You're like,
so gnarly.
he's such a cool dude, so talented. You're like, that's what propane bikes can do.
Yeah,
Ryan Rodriguez
yeah,
is sick.
so sick, dude.
Dude, what
It's
was
not the
flying?
arrow though, right? It's the Indian.
Yeah. Was Flying Monkey, did it take you like a little bit of time to clean the line, or did you go and stop and look at everything before you went and did it,
Yes.
or did you take it slow? How'd you do it?
So I went up there with a couple buddies, and the night before, I don't know what was going on. I think I maybe had like some personal stuff going on at the time, and I was like got bad anxiety attack like the night before.
Mm,
Like I felt like I couldn't breathe and stuff like that, and so I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. And then we went out there, and everybody was kind of like already had built it up and stuff, and then so like I wasn't in like a good mindset even to be out there riding it, but and it's kind of crazy how you start too, because you go out with like there was some locals, and you go up to the top and you go do like the push-ups and stuff like that, and we did like
mm.
the whole thing, you know what I mean? So and then everybody's all padded up like head to toe, and you're like, all right, like this is getting pretty serious, you know? And then there's like a squirrel catcher that you go into where you got to like jump over a fence, and they're like, if you can't get over that, then like you got no business riding this trail, kind of thing. So we're zooming through there and like hit that little gap, and like, all right, no problem, we're good, you know? And then start riding down the trail, and then there's this like one first section of trail where it's like this big jagged rock, and like you got to ride up and over it, and it's like positioned such that like you're for sure going to hit your bottom bracket if you don't like kind of like lift up your back tire as you go down it, and
Ooh,
then it just goes immediately into this like super exposed left hand turn.
oof,
And
oof.
I was like, that was the one spot where I was like,
Eee.
I was like, we got a lot of writing to do today. I was like, I don't think I'm going to do this one. So I want to go back and hit it again, because like that was like at least a couple years ago. So I'm sure I'm a better rider now. I'd probably just roll right over it, But then there, like, no warm up, just coming straight out the shuttle and like jumping on that. It's
Jeez,
like go from
damn.
0 to 60 real quick.
Heck yeah, that would be freaky, man. That would definitely be freaky because I feel like you need something to get you warmed up for that, you know?
Totally, totally. Yeah, even if we would have hit that trail twice, like that would have been nice. Like just a spot run and then go hit it and like kind of let loose a little bit. Like that would have been pretty sick too. But we only really had time to ride it once. And I'm a firm believer that you should like, do a spot run no matter what you're riding, especially if it's like up at the top of your skill level. You know what I mean? Like go check it out, scope it out. What do they say? Ride or
Yeah,
pre-ride, ride.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know,
pre-ride,
whatever.
re-ride, and then free ride, I
Yeah,
think.
there you go. That's
Yeah,
the one. Like, yeah, that's just good policy, you know.
yeah, being able to spot that. I watched a video of some folks going down Flying Monkey, and they were kind of piecing it together. You know, like the group would stop, and then somebody would go who knew the line, and then the next person would go,
Mm.
and they cheer each other on. But I feel like is that after you get Flying Monkey down, is Kong the next one from there? Is it like Nephi's Twist, Flying Monkey, and then
I
Kong, or
don't
is Kong
know.
its own different thing?
I don't know. I think that I don't know. I think the skill level probably jumps up pretty high from Flying Monkey to Kong. I mean, they're two totally different trails. Like Flying Monkey, you have the cliff on the left side of you, and then it's exposed on the right. But there's no like really big drops or anything crazy like that. There's some like off trail features that you can hit that are like kind of B like A and B lines like towards the bottom. But I mean, I think Kong is just a totally different animal because you have exposure on both sides of you, and you're on
Yeah,
single track, and then you have all those mandatory like drops and rolls and stuff like that. I don't know.
yeah,
I think they're pretty far apart in skill level as far as
really.
I'd love to attempt Kong, but I know it would scare the bejesus out of me if I
Yeah,
attempted it. I'd
it
want a
looks
downhill
great.
bike too for sure.
Seriously, right? It looks
Hmm.
definitely like the skill set for rolls, drops, and then management of speed. Because you see a lot of times like it looks like they drop and they're locked up and they're just in a rut and they're just like skidding towards the next drop, but somehow they like
Oh, for
manage to
sure,
slow down just in time to get control and then hit the next thing, you know, like, whew,
for
my
sure.
God.
I don't know about you, but I ride off the trail sometimes, like, and then that's what would be in the back of my mind is like, because sometimes I'm just cruising along and like I don't know, like you just kind of like ride off the trail a little bit, But if you did that there, you'd be like riding
To
off
death.
to nowhere. Yeah,
Like,
that's too much.
it's too much. It's too
That's a
much.
lot.
Electric Trail Surfer is saying, "Man, so bummed about my buddy Dylan Starr. He has been working so hard, and it all came to an end at Rampage. Adolf Silva's crash was a heart stopper too. Adolf double
Oh yeah,
backflip the decoy, full fat. Holy cow!
yeah. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm glad that guy's actually recovering because when I watched it happen for the first time, I thought he died. I was like, I
I
thought we just witnessed somebody die, like that double backflip to, like his head.
yeah, right. He like it was like just an under rotation. I think on the second flip, his front tire hit,
Yeah.
and then straight. It looked like straight to his head,
Oh,
and then a
straight to
flip,
his
and then
dome.
to his head. But the way his legs were stiff when he was like sliding down afterwards and lifeless,
Yes.
that was awful.
Yeah, that
Oh
was that was like that was scary to watch. That was just the cringe factor was so high watching
yeah,
that. I
I
was just like,
know,
oh, my heart sank.
totally. Have you heard anything about Silva as far as recovery? Like, is he moving everything okay? Is he neck
I don't
okay?
I don't know. I thought I saw like photos from his bedside, but I might have been scrolling through and seeing someone else. Like I can't really say 100% with certainty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same,
dude, prayers for that guy though.
same
Prayers
to
for all
death.
the people that got hurt and
Yeah.
that God
Yeah.
will send them that healing they need.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, those guys are fearless. Fearless.
Absolutely.
Dude, throw a double backflip down that thing. Holy crap.
Man,
And then
even the
the
announcer, like when he threw it, it was like, no, 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 no. Like
yeah,
that
he
was, I thought that
knew.
was like the thing that I thought was like the weirdest thing was like the announcer was as soon as he did it was like, no, 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 no. And
Yeah,
I was like, that
before
just
he
like
even
right away, I was like, whoa, bad juju.
yeah, before he even crashed, he's like he knew. Because I guess he was talking about doing it. He was
Yeah, but
thinking
hadn't
about doing
practiced
it.
it.
Yeah, and just like full on commit, you know? Holy cow, that's insane. Oh,
Super insane.
MTV Sheen Queen just popped on. She says, "Caw." This is her.
Caca.
This is her thing right here. Here it goes. Caw.
That's so cool.
What's up, Kim? Welcome aboard. Glad you joined. Um, was there anybody that you were rooting for in the Red Bull, or were you just like champion for everybody,
Oh,
just watching the whole thing?
I was hyped to see Kyle Strait. I was bummed that he backed out. But it's totally understandable. The guy's a legend. He's been doing it for so long. And maybe I don't know. I didn't see what his reason was for not doing it, but I was hyped to watch him and Cam Zink and
Yeah.
yeah, no, and even like the local guys there. That kid, I think the kid, I don't know what his name is, but he was
Was
like
it?
a rookie or something like that. And he was wearing like all black and like he had the
Oh,
baggies with the slip on
Finley.
Vans. Finley, that
Yeah.
guy, dude, he was like probably my favorite of the day.
Super
Like watching
steez,
him,
right?
super steezy too. And then Jackson Riddle too is always a favorite of mine too. I feel like he
Yes.
didn't get enough love in the scoring. Like, I don't know. How did you feel about the scoring? I mean,
I feel like that's the one thing I want to understand better. Like I don't know how it works. Because I just watched the thing saying like, hey, if they score like a 96, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're I don't know that they're gonna win because it's all about ranking and stuff like that. But I'm like,
yeah,
but if you
exactly.
score 96, that's the person that won. So I don't understand
Yeah.
the scoring, and I don't know like some of the stuff that the kids were throwing, like some of the rookies. Was it
Mm-hmm.
one kid starts with an H? He
Mm.
I think he threw like a suey to tabletop off the drop, all in one motion. Like he sueyed, grabbed the bars, and then tabletopped.
Oh yeah, I think I know. I remember
Was
that.
what? What?
Yeah, like throwing combos and stuff. Yeah, this stuff they
Yeah,
do is so crazy. I mean, it's hard to judge something like that, anyways, because it's almost like an art what they're
it
doing. You know what I mean?
totally.
It's almost like it should just be like an exhibition in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rather than a contest, like they they should all be winners. Is kind of like
yeah.
how I feel. You know what I mean?
I
Like just for
know.
making it to that stage and being able to do that.
Yeah, or like have the you know how if they want the fans interaction, you know how they do like favorite writer and all that stuff.
Yeah, fan
Like
favorite. Yeah.
fan favorite, maybe they just expand that and like let the audience vote or something. I don't know. Or just teach us a little bit better on what it is that they're judging, how they're judging
Yeah.
it, because like I don't understand how yeah, there it is.
Oh,
MTV
here.
Sheen
Yeah.
has it. Hayden.
Hayden. Yep.
Hayden's a
Sick.
botany. That kid is dude,
Dude.
insane.
So sick.
So did you
Yeah.
see when
Somebody. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say when Finley crashed on I think it was in practice or run one and his slip-on Vans came off. He just like stuck
Yeah.
his foot in there, put them back on.
Yeah, dude. I was like, that kid's gnarly. I don't think he had on like any kind of protection or nothing. No
I know.
gloves, no chest protector. Just had the helmet and like some
Yeah.
baggies on. That was
Empire
crazy.
pants, black shirt, let's go.
Yeah, but
Black shoes.
he looked like just way more like reserved, like based on like the situation. Like he just seemed like way more chill than like he should have been. Like especially being like first time in an event like that. You know what I mean? That was
Totally.
crazy. Like his composure level was like impressive. I don't know. Maybe that's just like the next generation of athletes
Yeah.
that are coming up because you see it in skateboarding too. Like if you watch skateboarding videos, you're like, holy cow, man! Like these kids are so good. Like if you can't
Yes.
kickflip on your first day, if you can't like kickflip backside tail slide on your first day, then you should
Yeah.
just give up because
Yeah.
they're crazy good. Like this next generation of riders.
It's like they're inspired by video games or something. Like they see it in a video game, they figure it out in their mind, and then they go just do it. Like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I think they're the biggest advantage their generation has is a lot of these sports like didn't even exist as they do today for us growing up, and we had to
Mm,
watch them evolve and watch them like grow and stuff like that. But they're brought up seeing this is just what everybody does. You know what I mean? Like this is
yes.
just the way it is. So they're
Yeah.
starting from like a totally different mindset of like what's possible.
Dude, that's a great observation. Kind of like when they thought nobody can run a 1 minute mile and nobody could break it, nobody could do it. And then like one person did it in that same year, like what 14 other people did it in that same year. So it was like a
Dude.
mindset thing, right?
Yeah. It
Right.
kind of makes you wonder like about human consciousness too, and like what type of effect that has on like outcomes. You know what I mean? Because as much as you believe something can happen, it just makes it that much more probable for it to happen.
I totally agree with that. I totally
You
agree
know
with
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, there's studies on the RAS system, I think it's called the RAS system. It's like a neural network. It's a bunch of nerves in the back of your brain. I'm totally gonna hack. This is bro science, dude. Here we go.
Bro, science,
Um,
I'm here for it.
but it's called the RAS system, and it's related to that same thing that happens when you get a new car and you look around and everybody has that same car. So
Oh,
it's
for
like,
sure.
yeah, it's so it's that. It's like your brain's ability to filter things out subconsciously or let things in. So
Oh, totally.
that called the RAS system. So when you are like preconditioning your brain to be like, I'm going to be successful or I'm going to do this, then subconsciously you're letting in those things that will lead you to that path.
Mm,
And I'm wondering if
absolutely.
that's the consciousness that we're seeing with a lot of these progressive writers that are like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
totally.
it's normal. I could see
Yeah.
that. So like it filters in the good. And
Yeah. And I don't know, I'm not a theologian or anything like that, but uh, I mean, God said he created us in his image. And if God is the ultimate creator, which I, which I believe he is, you know what I mean? I believe that we all came from God. Then maybe there's like a little piece of that inside of us too, and that's how
yeah,
it manifests is in what we believe is kind of like what we end up seeing and like I don't want to say manifesting because I feel like that gets into whole new age stuff, but like you know, if you believe it and you see it, it's like you're 10 times more likely to make it happen. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, what do they
So
say? We
maybe
only
there's a
use
little piece of that in us.
I I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, they say we only use like 10% of our brain power. There's 90% that we're still trying to unlock. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah,
what are
totally.
we capable of, you know?
Dude, did you see
It's
that?
one.
Did you see that guy that only he had some weird disease where like all of his brain was like gone. He only had like 10% of his brain left. And
What?
he was actually like still moving and operating and everything. Like he was it's like this rare disease or something like where his whole brain like dissolved except for like the outer part that's like up against like I don't know, whatever the you know, up against your skull is like all that he had left. The rest was all fluid and stuff like that. And the guy went into the hospital and was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "I'm not feeling so good." Da 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 da. And they did brain scans on him. Like, dude, like 90% of your brain is gone. Like, it's like this rare
Whoa.
disease. I guess it's like super crazy though. I was like he's operating on 100% of what he had left. You know what I mean? I
Wow.
guess
Wow. Yeah, us humans are pretty miraculous. There's a lot of like when you
for
hear of
sure.
stories of people who like hit their head and they wake up and they're speaking a whole different language, you're like, what? How? Like
Yeah, or they got
they
different personality.
yeah. And it's
That's the
just it's
weirdest.
right. It's like unexplainable type stuff, but it's happening, you know? So it just makes you wonder like what's the gamma? And then when it comes to how much we can grow and progress in the sport, you know, or in
Dude,
our
how much of that
lives.
though do you think is like just people just like they get knocked on the head though, and then they're just kind of like just they're doing weird stuff. They're just it's just shenanigans. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like an act or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see if some of that stuff could be debunked, but you know, there was uh there was
I mean, like
definitely
case in point, like Madonna went to Europe, right? And then when she came back for the rest of her career, she's like, I talk like this, mate. You know, like
she really?
yeah, I think she still has. I don't
Oh,
know, but
stop
I
it.
think she still has like an accent, like you know what I mean, like this. I've always talked like this, you know.
Yeah. It might be
And
a
it,
that may be a nutraceutical or pharmaceutical or I don't know, but I mean, there's been documented stories of like people having traumatic accidents, and then also they could play the piano. And you're just like they've
yeah,
never
that's
touched a
wild.
piano before. How
Yeah,
in the
that's wild.
world?
There was a guy that got like jumped or beat up or something like that, and you know, he wasn't like he said he wasn't like good at math or anything like that before that, and then I think he's like cracking like the world's hardest like physics issues and stuff now. Like
Mm,
he's like after his accident, he's like sees everything in patterns and numbers and stuff like that's crazy stuff.
that is crazy. I want to know why. like we'll have these one-off folks like Albert Einstein, and then there's like nobody like that for a long time, and then there'll be
For
another crack
sure.
out of something, but it's like
For
same
sure.
same person, human brain, thought processes, but
Oh yeah.
what causes one to be so advanced like
Oh,
that?
I
And
don't
then
know.
I look at my buddy Steve Caballero, and I'm just like, how is he a pro skateboarder and good at moto and has done a lot of
Yeah.
bands, plays and sings, and he's an artist, and he can ride a mountain bike, and he can,
Yeah.
we got dirt jumpers, and now he's like progressing in dirt jumpers. It's just like there's something there that's
Yeah.
different. We may have control over. Maybe it's a
I don't
belief,
know.
confidence, a conscious connection to something. Who knows? I don't know, but
Yeah.
there's
I don't know,
something there.
but thank you, Lord, for blessing them with so much and me so little. You know what
Hey, it ain't too late, Nate.
I mean? No,
It ain't too late.
that's
Oh
sick.
man.
Yeah, that guy's man, it's crazy. Yeah, there's people out there they can just do anything. They like
Yeah,
anything they put their hands to. It just seems like it's just blessed. I don't know, like
right?
they got a special anointing or something. You know what I mean? And uh, I think the cool part though is with people like Cab is yeah, he's got all these talents and he's got all these amazing things going on, but he also is just like a really amazing person from what I see from following him on social media. Like the messages that he puts out are always so positive and uplifting,
Yes.
and it seems like there's a, he's got, I don't know the guy, but maybe you can enlighten me more on that, but he just seems like he's just got such a good pure spirit, you know what I mean? And like that's what he's constantly putting out is just good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. He definitely he fits that mold exactly. He's so humble. And what's crazy is when you're hanging out with him, I told him this today. I was talking to him because he had just seen a screening for a movie about skateboard history the other night, and he recently had his own viewing for his movie, Steve Caballero, the movie that's coming out next year.
Yeah.
And Kim and I went to that, and we were in the theater, and I'm sitting next to Steve, and there's like George Powell in the audience. There's Steve Van Doren from Vans. There's all these cool people, and I'm tripping out because like the dude that I see on the screen is Steve Caballero, but the dude that's sitting next to me is my buddy. It's like there's two of
Totally.
them, and it trips me out. I'm like, whoa, because the Steve Caballero that I see on the screen is the same dude, acts the same, talks the same, on and off, camera, in small groups, in big groups. He's just this humble dude, and it's cool to see that you can achieve that and still be as normal as you can. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
MTV Sheen Queen says Cab is a ray of sunshine for real. Yes.
Dang.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. But
Maybe you should invite me out to ride with you guys one time.
Nate, you gotta come out and ride, bro. You gotta ride with
Okay.
us.
Oh, oh my gosh! Thank you for asking. I will. I will.
Dude, what's fun is like if you're like if you are afraid of a feature, don't take Cab near it because he'll like look at it and he'll be like, "Oh, dude, that looks fun," and
And
you're
just
like,
grease
"Oh,
it.
oh no, yeah, yeah." For example, we were at Luisenio and they just built this place in the midsection of the mountain. They call it Stonehenge, and it's got this like giant step up.
Mm.
It goes to another big step up. And every time I've like gone by there, I've just passed it. Like I'll do the trail gap here. MTV Sheen Queen's doing a trail gap right here in this picture. So
Oh
you could hit,
shoot! That looks
yeah,
sick.
yeah. So I've gotten like the courage to do that, but
Caw.
then, I'll pull off on the big ones. And I knew the first time he went there, he looked at that section. He didn't even have to tell me. He just like rode by it, and then he stopped, and I saw him like looking at it. I looked at everybody. I was like, dude, I guess we're hitting that today. Like he's already thinking about
Dude,
it.
that's like how my buddy Dustin is. When I go out and ride with him, he just freaking he'll be like, "Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool," and then just like bloop, bloop, just do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah, right. Yes.
I have to
Yeah.
think about things for a while. I have to mull it over. I have to stand there and stare at it. You know what I mean? Then everybody gets tired of waiting, and I'm like, all right, let's just go.
The 3 run-up rule. Like, oh, not this time. I got 2 more run-ups. Not this
Yeah.
time.
Oh, that'd be good. I like that rule. Like you get like 3 run-ups, and if you don't pull the trigger, then like, all right, we're going.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good
exactly.
rule, actually. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
implement that.
Yeah, it's just like, look at it, feel it, go. But then when you go,
Mm,
that third is a go. It's not a halfway. If you
good.
start on because you know how it goes. You're halfway through
Yeah.
it, you
Yeah, you
take a
talked
break.
about that on another podcast though. It's like sometimes you get going and then like in the very last minute you decide like, no, I'm
Yeah,
not going, and it's too late by then. You're
yeah,
past the point of no return.
exactly, exactly. Electric Trail Surfer saying Sheen Queen sitting at Snow Valley riding at Snow Valley recently heard she was launching. Yeah. Yeah, she was, there was a jump line there,
Boosted.
and, dude, these jumps were pretty big. The last one was a step up that what did it measure out? 53 feet across to clear the step up,
Oh shoot.
and
Sorry, I'm
she
trying not to
just
cuss.
no, you can.
Oh
She,
well shit.
hell yeah, that's what I said. I said, "Shit."
Damn.
She just no brake the whole way, and, in a previous ride, I had cased something pretty bad and, like, hurt my ankles even, like, on the pedals because the case was so bad, and Cab goes, "Yo, what happened, bro?" And I go, "Dude, I brake checked." And he just simply looked at me, he goes, "Don't do that, bro. Don't brake check." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
just don't
"Oh,
do that. Yeah, it's
okay."
that easy.
Yeah. I know, right? Like, fear's taking over. I'm like, "Cantilevers, use 'em." Yeah, 2 fingers, 3 maybe.
Don't do it. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Sheen Queen heard his voice and just said, like, Don't brake check, don't do that." And she did the whole line, just no brakes, just clean, 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 and then come to the step up, she just cleaned it. It's like, damn. I still have to clean it.
Octodad says, "What's up, MTB nerds?"
"What's up, Marty?" Octodad out in,
Guilty.
New Zealand. We got Nathan from, Ride Reactive. Dude, we are already up on an hour. Let's get into some of the
Oh
stuff.
yeah, shoot, my bad.
Okay,
Hey, you're easy to
so
talk to, man. I don't know.
fun, bro. I love this stuff. This is awesome. So, speaking of protection, okay, you kind of do have a superpower because you were able to create a product to give back to the community. That's one of the great things I love about your company is that the one of the focuses is to give back to the community of mountain biking. And one of the ways you're
For
doing it
sure.
is through your apparel. And
Absolutely,
walk
yeah.
us through a little bit about this. This is Ride Reactive, folks.
Yeah, so you know what? I was mountain biking and I was also doing a little bit of paddle boarding out here to stay cool during the summer and tried on a sun shirt and I was just like, yo, this thing would be so sick actually for mountain biking. It's like so comfortable and stuff. And then like right around the same time, I just heard, from a couple buddies that were dealing with like skin cancer and it just kind of everything just kind of came together all at once. It was just like a really like lucky, really super fortunate. I don't know. I believe God did it, but like it just everything all came together at once. I was designing some stuff for Trail Monos,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
a local company that makes gloves, like awesome mountain bike gloves. I think they're the best in the game. And uh, since I had that connection and I had this idea, I floated it over to the owner of Trail Monos, and I was like, hey, you guys should make these shirts. Like, you guys have a sick platform. I was like, this is kind of like already in line with what you guys are doing because they were doing some custom jerseys and stuff, and doing shirts and stuff. And I think this would hit for you guys. You know what I mean? And I was just kind of like hoping to get some free swag out of it, maybe design some
Yeah.
stuff, and the owner was so cool. He's my business partner now. His name's Nick. He was like, no, buddy. He's like, how about me and you do a little something? Let's get this company going. And he's like, you kind of be the face of it. You do the artwork. He's like, and I'll handle a lot of the background stuff like that. And that's just basically how it all started. And I already had a name for the company
Wow.
and everything. I was out riding with a buddy on the trail, and we were talking about like just how you should kind of position your mind around like riding and like when obstacles are coming up. And it was just something that flew out of his mouth, like in just like plain conversation. He was like, yeah, he's like, you just gotta like ride reactive and stuff. And I was like, I was like, yo, I was like, that's a sick
Yo,
name. Actually, I was like, it
yeah,
just like right at that moment, and that was like just a precursor to like all these other events that happened. So it was like I already had this name, and I was kind of like toying with the idea of like starting my own company and doing that. I tried to start like a skateboarding company a long time ago, and it didn't go anywhere and stuff like that. But the mountain bike community is such a different. I don't know. It's so much more supportive, I think, and yeah, so everything just kind of just clicked. Everything just happened and just came together, and we started up with like a small investment, and we had some good sales on our first run, got our money back pretty quick, and now we're almost 2 years into it, and I think it's awesome. The shirts are incredible. I love riding in them. I just wanted to ride in them, you know what I mean, and now I get to do that.
so
So
rad. Yeah. And
yeah,
and it's like the folks that are here
ride
in
or
the studio
die.
right
Heck
now.
yeah,
Yeah, ride or die.
let's
That they
go.
can see the images here, but the folks that are on Spotify and iTunes, if you go to ridereactive.com, you can see that these are UV protection jerseys, hoodies, shirts, and you got a sick hat on you were showing me too
Oh
backstage.
yeah, yeah. So this is
That
like
thing's
a
dope.
hat that I just got a sample of. This is the only one right now. And I'm so stoked on this hat. Like it's like basically like awesome quality hat. It's got like here I'm gonna have to show my bald head, but
Yeah, yeah.
uh it's got like
Ooh, get the sunblock, baby.
it's got like I know wicked wicked. It's got like all the bells. It's got like all the bells and whistles. Some sick
Wow.
stitching inside. Like everything's custom and
That looks super
cool
comfy.
tags. I mean, super high quality hat with like these laser cuts in the back. Sick 5 panel. Just a really awesome hat. It's got like PVC rubber,
Whoa.
like molded emblems and stuff on it, like with the ride or die on the side and stuff. It's so sick. I just love this hat. But these are gonna be dropping hopefully like around Christmas time frame. I'm hoping to get them in sometime around then, and then we're gonna probably like I think I'm supposed to do like a I'm supposed to do like a pre-sale on them and stuff. I just gotta like figure that out. So we might
Heck
do
yeah.
like a pre-sale on the hats and like bundle them with some shirts and offer some discounts there. So that'll be something to look
Dude.
out for. We'll put it out there on social media when we so it'll be like on Facebook and Instagram, which is our main spots where we advertise.
And that's it. Ride.reactive on Instagram. Is that the same for Facebook as well?
Yeah,
Ride.reactive?
I think it's just like Ride Reactive. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna pull up the Instagram too real fast here so people
yeah.
can see it that are on with us right here. We're taking a look
And
at it.
so something else we do besides our branded apparel is we also, excuse me, we offer custom jerseys as well. And our minimum order quantity is only like 10 shirts. And we offer super
Nice.
competitive pricing. And since I do all the artwork in house, I'm like the graphic designer. Uh, I usually will offer to do like some graphic design support if people need it. And most of the time, I don't even charge anybody for it. Like it's just like an added little way we can add value to our end users, you know what I mean, to give them
That's
that
so
kind of support.
cool.
So like we've done some really cool custom stuff for like trail organizations to help them raise money for trail conservation and stuff. And like this is like an example of something we did for I don't know, you can't really see it that great. This is probably a bad idea, but
Oh, no,
something
here,
like that. That was for
let me
Florida Trail Association.
give you a full
Yeah,
shot there.
yeah. So it's got the
Oh, that's
hoodie and
dope.
yeah, it's pretty sick. It's got like a cool little logo there and stuff. Well, I'm not holding it up good.
Or
This is harder than I.
is that
This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. There we go. There's Florida Trail Association.
Oh
There. That's
yeah,
what
there
their
you go.
logo looks like. That was
All
one we
right.
did for Florida Trail. We worked with Arizona Trail Association, and they've been a huge supporter of us. We've been a huge supporter of them. They got this cool topo design. You can go on Arizona Trail Association
Oh, look at that.
.com and you can order this one. It's actually super sick. They
That
they had their own artist, so I can't take credit for this one,
that
but it's
one's
so sick.
dope.
Like, you know what I mean?
Really
And
cool. It looks
yeah,
so
we like
comfortable
we like
too.
working with everybody. You know what I mean? Anybody and everybody we like to work with, and anybody who works outside or plays outside can definitely benefit from our shirts. Like we even here's another one. We worked with a off road shop. This is my buddy's off road shop, Truck Accessories
Truck
Plus. Got like
Accessories Plus.
two locations here in Phoenix. They do
Wow.
sell all kinds of cool stuff like tonneau covers, and they sell like rooftop tents and stuff like that. But yeah, we work with
That's
them, roofing
cool.
companies, AC
Marty in
companies, you know it.
Marty in New Zealand saying map shirt is sick. That Topo shirt
For
was dope.
sure. It's so
Dude.
cool. And I think it's it's Arizona Trail, which I don't know if you're familiar with that trail. It's like a trail that goes all the way from like Mexico all the way through Arizona, I think, and into I think extends all the way up into like like Nevada or something.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
rad, dude. That's
Yeah.
rad. And your shirts are SPF, what is it? SPF
50.
what's the 50? Dude.
Yeah.
And Marty makes
Yes.
a good point here. Marty says sunscreen is getting expensive and sweats off easily.
Yeah, and like have mixed feelings about like sunscreen anyways. Like unless you're really super conscious about the sunscreen you buy, like you're introducing carcinogens to like the biggest organ on your body by
Yes.
putting topicals on it. Your skin absorbs it, and like all those weird chemicals are just leaching straight into your body. So
Yeah.
there's that to concern with. And then if you're putting topicals on your body and then you jump into chlorinated pool, sometimes
Oh,
those chemicals react with the ingredients inside the topicals, and then they
oh,
become
geez.
carcinogenic as well, because like you're
Oh,
introducing like chlorine to like these other chemicals, and like they literally there's like chemical reactions that take place and stuff too.
oh,
So,
damn.
and then another thing to like be concerned about, which is kind of weird that you don't normally associate with like sun protection, is like sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you put sunglasses on, then your body is not like producing like enzymes and stuff like that that help protect your skin from the sun. And like
Oh,
I have to ride, I
interesting.
like to ride with eye protection, you know what I mean? Like when I'm out
Yeah.
riding. So
Yeah.
so if you have sunglasses on, it's gonna make you that much more susceptible to getting skin burn, like sunburns. So
Interesting.
it's nice to cover up with something that like it's not a topical. You just throw it on, you know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
it's moisture wicking, it's stain resistant, super durable. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Like everything's sublimated, so the graphics are never going to peel, crack, or fade. And like it's
Wow.
just a really, to me, for what we do in mountain biking specifically, it's such a great product for riding with.
Yeah, I can see it, and a little bit of protection too. You got the long sleeve. Oh yeah, there it is, 50 plus SPF.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
moisture
so
wicking. Yeah,
I'm curious, like
yeah.
what kind of designs do you think would be cool, like to put out? Because I'm always like racking my brain, like what's gonna be what's the cool what's gonna bring the
Mm,
cool factor out? You know what I mean?
man, that's so hard, right? Because like
It's tough.
the culture is like black, and then you somebody breaks through and does something cool, and everyone's like, that's the cool thing. So I think we're like almost our in our infancy of design. Like you can create the next thing, you know.
That would be
But
sick.
what
That would
would
be
it
totally
be?
cool.
MTV Sheen Queen says color. Yeah,
Color.
she is color. Like how many women I wonder are in our sport that are tired of just like wearing all of our black, you
Oh, for
know,
sure.
and
For
want
sure, for sure.
color.
See, that's the thing is I gotta
Yeah.
do. I gotta do when we first came out, we were doing like women's cut on our
Uh-huh.
shirts and men's cuts. But then we kind of like drifted away from doing women's jerseys. Like we still have some women's jerseys in stock, and like you can get them in limited sizes on our website from ones that we have left over from when we very first started. But I think at that stage of the business, like we just weren't seeing like a lot of purchases come through from women. And like
Mm.
I've always like wanted there to be like more women mountain biking, of course, like more women like representing Ride Reactive and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I think if that market, if we can capture that demographic and like get our name out there, I think that's something that we'd be interested in doing, like and kicking back up, is doing women's stuff too,
Yeah. 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 With the colors and the cuts.
Yeah.
And MTV Sheen Queen saying the sun is hot. Stop with the black. But she's got like the
Yeah.
laughter emoji.
Yeah. Well, we only have
Going
one. We only have one black design, so everything else
yeah,
is
so you
a color or something.
yeah, I found that, that topo one back here. That thing is pretty dope. Let's see, here it is. Pop this up for everybody to see. This is cool. This is cool. Right there. Bang.
Oh yeah, that one's sick. That's that Arizona Trail Association one that we were talking
Ye
about. Yeah, so
yeah,
that
that
one
one
is not available on our website. That one's available through ArizonaTrailAssociation.com. Uh,
gotcha.
yeah, and that one directly supports trails here in Arizona, trail
That
conservation.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
way
I
cool.
mean, when it comes to design, like, things like that, that looks cool. God, it's so hard, though. Maybe you bring
It's
back some of
tough.
that skateboard flair, you
That's what
know?
I think. I think that's what would hit too. I've
Wouldn't
been
that be
thinking about that a
cool?
lot lately. Is like maybe like design shirts like somewhat like all the graphics that I grew up skateboarding and loving. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
stuff that's like on that level. I think that would be super sick. Actually, yeah.
yeah,
I
like,
think I could draw a lot of inspiration from that.
what was our, were you in the same time frame as me, like, with, Rob Roskop, Gator,
Oh, dude, those are
obviously
like
Bolero, Mike
Lance
McGill,
Mountain, like all
Les
those like
Mountain.
dude, yeah, even
Yeah,
Tabs Dragons and stuff like that.
yeah,
Like
dude.
all those designs are so freaking epic. Like the whole Powell like team and art and everything like that is just man,
That
it
is
just doesn't. I love that stuff
yeah, I wonder if, like, a special, like, a small like, a small drop of that would hit, like, only so many, so get them while you can right now, just to test it and see if
for
that's
sure,
something. I don't know. I don't know much about that world, but,
for sure.
yeah. Yeah, MTV Sheen Queen says, "The smoke topo on the website is sweet. Just give it all the colors now."
Yeah, yeah. You know what? That topo the topo design that I did. There's another one that's like it's like blue and white. I think and gray. That
Okay.
one, I was thinking about redoing that one again, but in like Rasta colors. I thought that would be sick.
Oh, damn. That would be fun, dude.
That
That
would
would
be
be
super
super fun.
fun.
Heck yeah. I'm on the Instagram site right now. I'm gonna pop it up so you can help me find that one. Let me know if I am.
Oh yeah, that's like one that we like pretty current too. We have a lot of
Oh, is
stock
it?
on that
I'll
one.
go up to the top maybe. Is it more up this way?
Yeah, it's probably closer to the top, like closer to the most. Oh, there's one. I'm
Oh,
wearing
there
it
it
right
is.
there.
Dang.
Yeah, that one's pretty sick. I like that one a
Dang.
lot. It's just it was like a different take on Topo. I was trying to do something a little different.
Yeah,
Maybe should have
how
did a little
fun.
bit more contrast, but I dig that one.
That one's cool. That one's cool.
Yeah, I
I
was
like
trying to
that one.
stick with like lighter colors to stay cooler in the heat too. Like that's really important to everybody out here in Arizona. You know what I mean? Is like they really like the white ones. You know what I mean? Just because
Yeah.
of that. And then we did like we did this short sleeve one. This one was like way more popular than I ever thought it would be. It's got
Oh,
like a
that's
it's got like
dope.
an alien ship on the background, like
Oh
getting sucked up
yeah.
in the Ride Reactive logo. I don't know if I'm holding it up right. Yeah. But yeah, that shirt was
Sick.
the shirt that I was like, I don't even know if like I want to even release that one, and that was probably been the most popular one we've done to date. So it just shows
Dude,
like
that
I have
one.
no idea what's cool.
Well, that's the fun part about, you can drop those and kind of get a feel for what's cool, and then ask questions like you did. I mean, I don't know, my brain was thinking how cool would it be to see something from the 80s? Um,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
like the
know.
stuff like the art Technar. The you know who Technar
Yeah.
is?
Yeah,
Dude,
Technar, yeah.
his art's so cool. I'm a fan.
D Right?
Yeah,
That stuff is, oh my gosh, that stuff that could be cool. I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
I just don't know. Like, I hate to say it, and like you make it and then you're like, "Dude, Mark, nothing's sold."
Hey,
It's sitting here.
that's the risk of doing business. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're still trying to figure it out, of course. You know what I mean? And like eventually, like I think everything will click. You know what I mean? But so far so good. Like no
Yeah.
complaints. You know what I
I
mean?
lo
Things are doing all right.
That's very cool. I know you give back to the community. I know, you help support the vets as well. You do,
Oh, well, no,
labs.
maybe not the vets, but we do give to the like Phoenix Children's Hospital to support
Oh,
like
that
cancer stuff.
no
We
way.
do that. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm a
really
vet,
cool.
so you know,
So supporting the vets.
So we're supporting, technically, we're supporting a vet. You know what I
Vet.
mean? Yeah.
Dude, that's rad that you do that for Children's Hospital. That's freaking cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I love the story on how the company got started. And man, next time I'm out in the Arizona area, I'll have to hit you up and be like, "Yo, Nate, here we go. Let's go
Yeah, for
play."
sure. Yeah, I'm
It's
down, dude. I want to go ride with you guys. That sounds super fun.
heck yeah, you should. You should. If you can make it out, I think Cab has like an art night. And since you're an artist, I
Oh,
wonder
dude, that would
if we
be
can get
so
you to one of
sick.
those, like go ride and then have you
That
hit
would be
that up. Cause
so rad. That would be super
yeah,
inspiring to see like all that stuff.
yeah, yeah. I think everyone just gets down in like, multiple different
Ooh,
disciplines. There's like oil paint, and there's like people doing graphic art, and there's people doing like
yeah.
pencil and yeah.
Just get all those creative juices flowing, you know?
Right? And then at the end, everyone like holds up their paper, like, mine's the stick figure. It's just like a circle with like a line.
Yeah, dude, that sounds super fun. That
That would
sounds
be
really cool.
awesome. Let's do it,
Yeah,
man. Let's
I'm
do it.
down.
Let's definitely.
Let's go.
That'd be
I'm trying to
awesome.
get a downhill bike before like sometime next year, and like maybe do like some of that Southwest downhill series out in Southern Cal too. So
Oh yeah.
that would
Dude,
be sick.
if you do that, for sure let me know.
For sure, for sure.
That would be so fun. Bro, it's been awesome to have you on the
Yeah.
show. Dude, tell everybody where they could order some of this good stuff and where can they follow like what's happening with you.
Oh shoot. Well, you can come out to ridereactive.com. Just do and just go on there, and then just if you find anything you like, we got a bunch of t-shirts, designs in there, and the best sun protective stuff I think you can find. You know what I mean? Especially for the price. I mean, we're trying to give you the best quality for like really like rock bottom prices. So, but that being said, you can go on there, and you can also check out with Ride or Die 15 to save yourself 15% at checkout.
No way. Oh, sick.
And yeah, other than that, I'm just I got a bike race this weekend, just a local race, doing some enduro racing in Flagstaff, and I don't know. I'm gonna be working with one of my media buddies here pretty soon, like shooting some ads, like to do an ad campaign for Ride Reactive, and we just want to keep on.
Fun.
We just want to keep on doing what we're doing, and just see where it goes. You know.
I love it, man. I love it. Oh, I'm rooting for you, Nate.
I
I'm
appreciate it.
excited to talk to you, and I love what you're doing. Such a great idea. Who would have thought? Like, of course, we're outside. We need to be protected from the sun, and you created something comfortable that has UV protection, sun protection, SPF 50 plus. I mean, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That
Yeah,
is
and
so
you know
awesome.
what? I just want to take this time too to also thank everybody who's already supported us. People who are already like out there rocking our stuff, sending us pictures, tagging us in their adventures and stuff like that. Like I am like beyond grateful, and super. It keeps me going to see all that stuff, just to see that stuff living and breathing. So, huge gratitude to all of our supporters.
What was it like the first time you saw your apparel on somebody out in the wild?
Oh, that was like the best feeling ever. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. It's just like so like the first time I saw it like on anybody, I mean, obviously it was like somebody I knew, you know what I mean? And like that was cool, but then like it's the first time you see it on somebody that you don't know. And like maybe they don't even know you. And like you see somebody like that wearing it, and you're like, this is sick. That was like that first feeling of like I would never say like, oh, we made it or anything like that, but like that was like the closest way I could describe the feeling, is to that feeling of like, oh, we did it. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Hell
Like
yeah.
that person supported us. They think it's cool, and like they don't even know us from Adam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that is like I don't know. That's sick.
That
Yeah.
that's got it. Oh, dude, thanks for sharing that, man. I was trying to think like how that would feel. I part of me would probably want to go up and be like, "Yo, how do you like it? Do I look familiar? Maybe I made that." I'm so
Nah.
stoked you
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah. I know. Like you have to fight all the feelings to go up to him. Like that's my company, dude. You're
Right?
rocking
Yeah. I'm
it.
so
Yeah.
stoked that you're wearing it.
I'm so stoked. Yeah.
But you just gotta like watch it and then like be like, "Yes, be free, my child. Go out there and
Yes.
do your
Yes.
thing."
Indeed.
Dude, that's rad. Nathan, thanks again for jumping on the Segment Podcast. You've been awesome to talk to. Go out there, folks, and support Nate, and check out ridereactive.com and check him out on Instagram. And use the promo code Ride or Die to save yourself a buck or two. And
Ride
we'll
or Die
see you guys.
15.
Ride or Die 15. Ride or Die 15.
Don't want to lead them astray.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
Ride or
dude.
Die, this doesn't work.
Yeah.
Thanks,
And
Mark.
also thank you for having me on here. It's been an honor to be a guest on your show, and you're a rad dude, easy to talk to, and I really enjoyed this time with you, man. It's awesome.
Me too, brother. We'll have to get you back on and catch up here in the near future. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will see you all later. Bye, everybody. Yoo-hoo!